So the majority of my day is gonna go that way. YouTube live, huh? Pretty neat. Pretty neat. Pretty daring. Makes me wonder what he's got. Pretty sure the last time I seen somebody look like that, they were telling me they were gonna bury me in my Bible. YouTube. You're not much of a crime buster there. Neither am I, so don't trip. The fuck do I have to talk about while I got you on the fucking line, dude? I kind of have to document my day at this point. How you doing? Oh shit, here, let me jump on the other side, y'all. Look at this, these guys are fucking awesome. They rebuilt the whole corner. It's pretty dope, yeah? It's a good fucking job. Fuck. Hey, you guys want to say hi to YouTube? Here. Say hi to YouTube. I was just showing you guys a good job on the corner. And a hot tub. That's what I've so been looking for like 5 days right now. Every single day. But there's just not one down here in Phoenix. I need a fucking place to stay too. It's retarded. My place in Glendale, dude, my roommate's such a slob. It's ridiculous. You got the gate here. Let me grab that for you. Yeah, for sure.
Right, here, I don't want to mess it up.
I hear you.
Awesome.
For sure. Wedding chapel, huh? You guys' wedding or?
No, it's my son's.
Oh, tell him congratulations. Weddings, all kinds of good stuff in life going on. And that place. Gosh damn. Man, that place is a dump down there, dude. Can you believe this is what they keep shoving me down into? Like, Mesa police stood in my driveway while my family was fucked up royally. And these groups of people that do this, they have like their little gangs, you know what I mean? A little group of people will fucking, some of them will work at healthcare. They murder off old people just to acquire their stuff. And some of them will sell drugs and snitch on the person they're selling drugs to. Ruthless ass motherfuckers out here in the valley, man. You got these guys who will fucking literally, they'll kill you, dude. They'll kill your taxpayer ID, and that's 3. You know? And then on the flip side, you got, dude, what do they call corporate America? You have like 7-Eleven, right? When I was on welfare, I bought a Red Bull. And then I used some cash to buy a Red Bull a little bit later, and I noticed they charged me for the tax on that Red Bull for my welfare. This was a few years ago. I'm figuring if you do maybe 1,500 transactions a day, 17 cents like that, how much does that add up to? And then multiply that by the month, then multiply that by the year, and then do that by 5 for every chain of 7-Elevens. And then take the total number of 7-Elevens across the state and divide it by 5, right? And figure out exactly how many millions 7-Eleven is stealing from our federal government. Chevron does it too. Welfare fraud or whatever they call it. It's welfare theft, fraud, some shit. But that's what it is. I've learned a lot of crazy ass shit about this place, man. It's really wild. I had a Phoenix police officer, desk officer right here downtown Phoenix, right across from the federal court building, whatever. I was like, my son was kidnapped. I need to report this. He looks at me and goes, oh, blah, 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 that's a shame. Blah, 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 blah. Like it was funny or something. And I wanted to explode on him. Like I think I might have snapped a little bit a long time ago as far as emotional wise and shit like that. And, you know, it's a pretty fucked up thing to live through. But to have every officer in the world tell me that I have to go to the department that stuck me in this position in the first place and force them to write a report that indicts themselves, incriminates themselves? How? My son's been missing for 2 years because of this. The little tidbits of fucking video that you guys get, that's my daily, every day, all day long. Because he's gone. Man, I worked 2 jobs to keep a hold of that little boy. I took care of that little boy like nobody else's business too. I'd take him to the pet store like it was the petting zoo. His mom was out doing heroin with her brother. It's a fucked up situation to live through. And then have her brother and her fucking brother's friends and Shirley, oh my God, dude. Let me make sure this wasn't a dead end. And this is where we're walking through. Nice little neighborhood right here, I don't know. It's kind of far as fuck. It's hot. I feel like shit. Look like shit. I've been out here fucking like 12 days or some shit, living on the goddamn street practically. It's fucking bullshit that Imperion pulled that shit completely. It's complete bullshit is what it is. Let me show you exactly. We're 1 block away from exactly what it looked like. You know what I mean? I think we're only about a block away. My house was normal as a motherfucker, right? Like this house, right here. See that white picket fence? Everything's nice and neat, counts. You know what I mean? Very doable life. That was my house while I was working, taking care of my mother and my son. Now, here in a few minutes, I'll show you what it was like after that. After Joseph Cobb and Shirley Chris got a hold of my life. So I had some other people like riding by. I don't know. There's some people just kind of a part of this whole situation from back over there. You know what I mean? Most anybody that I come in contact with has something to do with my problems in life. I don't know how, but it just seems to be that way. And it's not that I choose that. It's that people like Quez force that on me. Companies like Imperion or Constar Service or Constar System LLC or DirecTV. You know, they force it on me. Or like Mesa Police Department forced this life on me. Or like Sean Michael Silverman. I was making $20 an hour, man. He ran me down twice. Can you believe that? He ran me down twice. One more street to go. We're getting a little bit better here. Open skies, you know what I mean? A little less threat at the moment. You should see the sizes of some of these kids. It's like the Venice Boardwalk Freak Show or some shit. It's weird. The weirdest arrangement of people ever. My job is not to sit there getting into shit and fighting with everybody. Shit, I'm in the middle of a lawsuit, you know what I mean? With a mega corp. They could possibly fund this search party for my son, you know? And then this shit, they want to do this shit. This is Imperion and Mesa. This is their whole get down Mesa to Imperion. It's the whole thing. Yeah, it is. It is absolutely one connected to the other, without a doubt. The connection is, Quez is mad that I take the time to search for my son. Direct reflection of what I'm doing, and this is what he did in return. You're connected to it. End of story. It's to help Mesa Police Department cover up their actions in it. You know what I mean? And Mesa Police Department fucked my life off horribly. And you try and get an officer to incriminate himself. You can't. So that's exactly, this is how far it's gone. They've had Sean Michael Silverman smash me with the car twice. They've done this at Imperion twice. My son's been missing 2 years. It's fucked up. It ain't funny, it ain't cute. It ain't an agreement that I signed to in any way, shape, or form. Was completely unaware of all of this. I had no idea at all. All I know is that wake up one day and life's fucking nuts. The next day, my taxpayer ID is gone. I'm just fucking murdered out that way. I'm dead that way. Couldn't buy something if I wanted to. You know what I mean? It's like, it's anti-terror, urban terrorism or some shit tactics. It's gotta be. How to shut somebody down without actually killing the person. And I've built my way out of that position 3 times this year, or throughout 18 and 19. I did roofing until I could get to Imperion 2 times in a row. The same thing, the same companies. Man, I got CT scans and discs and everything you could possibly imagine. From hospital bills and hospitals, and 3 different hospitals, as a matter of fact. So anyway, the house we passed on the last block right there, that's what my house looked like after they got done with it. In the driveway with the cops, they're telling me they couldn't prove that the people who burglarized my house didn't live there because there was nothing left in my home. That's what they're going to try and say. That's not what they told me, but that is what they're going to try and say. They told me they couldn't prove the people didn't live there. They didn't give me a reason. Anyway, on my homeless adventures, I was passing by over here. Fucking cool ass little place, dude. You know what I mean? Be an awesome ass little community. Way fucking dope. I don't know if this is where those church girls were coming from or whatnot, but this thing's super fucking neat. Trip out on it, it's cool as hell. There's like, I don't know, a bunch of different little apartments or whatever, but they got a cool pool in there and shit. It's kind of neat. When you just pass by it, it's really cool. See? It's like its own little community. I like it. Someday when I finally get stable enough to get my ass into school, instead of just test and that's about as far as I can go, maybe I'd like to be there. Anyway, this is getting to be the longest video ever. Nobody will ever want to watch it. I don't even want to do it, but I live this every fucking day. So, it's kind of a neat little neighborhood. Welcome to my YouTube. Ryan Machosik. It's my own channel, I guess. Because sometimes I can get it live too. Weird. If anybody knows how to do that, hit me up, let me know. I wouldn't doubt it was that church group. I don't know. I don't even know. How would I know? There was that, oh my God, dude, I don't know. The craziest things happen over here. This whole church group was watching my brother's fucking girl get on a bus with some other big ass fucking dude, right? And they're all, that's gangster. I'm like, oh my God. Y'all are ridiculous. It's not. There's nothing gangster about that at all. Yep, we got life coming all the time, dude. It's a trip. Looks like we're about to get down again, huh? There ain't shit that's gangster about this shit. This credit card fraud shit. Ain't nothing gangster about that. You're fucking murdering people off their whole existence for their taxpayer ID and leaving them homeless, dude. And then they can't figure out why the fuck they can't get out of that hole. Because these motherfuckers are just annihilating their lives without a doubt, over and over and over and over. If you weren't smart enough to have any clue about anything, you would never in a million years be able to figure out what the fuck they were doing to you. You'd never figure it out, ever. You would never know that they go to your life lock you out of it before anything ever happens. They don't ever touch your bank accounts, and they just steal everything you got. And then by the time you finally have an actual physical contact, it's the cops because you're irate. It's fucked up. Trust me. Anyway, I'm gonna let you go. It's hot. I need something to drink. There's some cops for you. See? Beautiful places. What do? I don't even know what they do. It's weird. They're supposed to do things like hold people accountable, but they don't. Shit, there's even a police station over there somewhere. I'm not going there. That's the police station right there on Adams and what are we on? Fucking, I don't know, whatever, 25th or some shit, 21st. I don't know, whatever it is. Or is it 7th? 2nd? Whatever it is. Anyway, that's the desk officer when I was like, I need to report my son missing. He's like, oh, that's a shame. Blah, 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 blah. I was like, are you mocking me right now? Yeah. Unprofessionalism to the max. I'd love to start a case on that, but I don't have time for that shit, dude. Just writing the paperwork should be enough, but then having to process it in the courts and all that, you never get around to it because by the time these people get done fucking me off, dude, it's never gonna work. There's real gangsters in this world, and then there's some shit. People that assault women in wheelchairs physically and violently, they are garbage. Let's go. I don't right now. I'm sorry about that. Yeah. Nice ass pool right there. Already getting into a better area. Wait a second. What is that? I know that. She's fucking gorgeous too. You guys know her. McDonald's. I got a little euro in here. Find out how this turns out.